I'm Vince, and I play bass guitar in Sevendust.
I'm John. I play guitar in Sevendust.
What's up? I'm Sonny, and I play guitar in Sevendust too. When I was a kid, I started playing saxophone first, actually, and because I had to play something, yeah.
Me too.
And I was like, that looks pretty cool. So I started playing sax, and then I started getting into harder music, heavy metal, and I was, hanging out with my buddies, and everybody was like, "Oh, I'm gonna be the guitar player. I'm gonna be the singer." So I was like, "All right, well, I'll play the drums." So I acted like I was a drummer for a couple of years, and then I got a hold of some Metallica Ride the Lightning when I was 15, and I saw some video footage of Hetfield, and I was like, I want to do that. So I started playing guitar, and been doing it ever since. I've been in a series of bands, but this is the band I want to be in for the rest of my days. There you have it.
I had a similar story. I started out on saxophone as well. I wanted to play the drums, and my parents said the drums aren't an instrument. So I picked the most expensive instrument on the list, which was the alto sax. I played that for about 2.5 years, and then had to have my wisdom teeth pulled, and got sent to the back of the room. And what's in the back of the room but the percussion section. So I started playing drums, and
Another
actually
expensive instrument.
Right.
As we speak.
Started kind of filling in, just doing what I could. I didn't know really how to play drums that much, but bought some books, and 2 years later I was going to school for it. I went to school at University of Georgia, went to Georgia State for 2 years and studied performance percussion. Ironically, played in a band, played drums. Same thing with Metallica, except my buddy had Ride the Lightning, so I got Master of Puppets, and we traded the tapes back and forth. And I guess about 3 years after I had left that band that I was in with that guy, I started playing guitar. Just learned a bar chord and started running it all over the neck. And this is the first band and only band I've ever played guitar in, so I'm kind of a rookie. 10 years after the fact.
Still a rookie.
My days started out when I got into music. My family back home used to sit around there with all bluegrass pickers, and of course,
real guitar players.
They were real guitar players, which they're like, "What are you doing? I mean, how do you get your guitars to the next town?" And anyway, I used to go watch them play. We'd have Sunday dinners every Sunday in the house.
Sunday ice.
Sunday ice.
Cathead biscuits.
Cathead biscuits. Of course, I'm from the deep south, so. But I'd sit there and watch them play, and I always wanted to get in with them. That's how what got me motivated into playing anything. And then, of course, we started out with a little blow on the jug, and then it went to.
Washboard.
I didn't do the washboard. I had the jug. Of course, I wasn't really making any noise, but I thought I was in the band too. But that's what got me started in.
He's still holding the jug. Not blowing it, drinking it now.
Salute, my friend. Touche. But anyway, that's what got me started. Then, of course, I got a little older, got into high school and stuff, and started playing guitar. Took lessons for a little bit, and then the guy said, "Well, you told my mother that you're wasting your money on this," because he was trying to teach me reading the music and all that, and I was playing by ear. So started just learning songs on that. Next thing I know, I'm playing in bands and playing guitar. And then the deal with me was everybody was always looking for a bass player, so I always got I said, "Well, I'll play bass," and I had a job all the time. So that was pretty much the deal with that. Here we are.
There are guitar players anywhere, but no bass players.
900 years later.
Our two main tunings are the highest tuning we have is C sharp, drop C sharp. Right, it's drop C sharp. So it's C sharp, C sharp, G sharp, G sharp. This is a tongue twister. C, G, C, all sharps going up the neck. That's the high one, and actually I'm using around a 54 to about 13 on my gauge. I actually stepped back on the gauge a little bit. Our main tuning is drop B, which is step and a half down. That one, I think the string gauge goes from 60 to 15. And then we have one other tuning, which is an A sharp tuning, which is the exact same thing as B, except we take the 6th string and we dump in an extra half step. So bar chords are impossible. It makes it kind of fun to playing that tuning.
Yeah, you get this cool like position,
Yeah.
you know, where it looks like you're flipping everybody off. The whole
Exactly.
time.
You are. You're flipping everybody off the
Definitely
whole
giving
time.
everybody the finger.
But you know, I mean, I think the string gauge, even though you know it's a lot heavier than what a lot of people are used to, I guess if you were to throw a set of 11s on a guitar and tune it to D, you know, drop D, we're probably around the same feel because of how far down we are. So, you know,
I never thought of it like that, but that's probably true.
it's similar. You know, I mean, it's not as easy to do some bends on it, but the reaction of the strings is, you know, it's similar because B is pretty far down there. And we do have one tuning in G sharp, which is just total stupidity.
Which is underneath the floor.
Right.
So low.
The tuning's so low that there's no tone to it. The strings at all.
He just punches his bass when we're playing the song. He just hits it like that.
I think I'm up to like a 66 or a 70 on my low string on that one.
I think I stayed with the 60 on that. I just back off on the picking.
Right.
But you know, when we're getting into it, the song's called Home, and when we're getting into it, I got to remember just.
You got to lay up on that
my
string,
body
right?
I want to, but I got to just keep that hand easy on the string.
Yeah. I got to be honest with you. For me, that's what I used to buy. You know, back before I ever had any kind of an endorsement. We had a hookup with another company years and years ago, and not to say anything bad about the company, but it was just, you know, we were getting free strings from them, and they were kind of hooking us up, and you know, we needed some help. But I always bought power Slinkys.
Me too.
Know? Yeah. I was a power Slinky guy. Always.
I bought them originally because of the logo.
Yeah,
I was a kid.
The logo was cool, man. It was a
that
purple pack too.
power
It's like,
Slinky?
yes, man.
I gotta have it.
Gotta have it.
That sounds exactly what I'm looking for.
But you know, for me with the Ernie Balls, they feel a little different. A lot of people don't like that type of give in a string, but I got to be honest with you, as low as we tune, it definitely helps.
Mm-hmm.
It definitely helps a lot. You know, it just reacts a little bit different, and you know, it's something that I've always, you know, by choice gone into the store and said, that's what I'm buying if I'm buying. So.
Hey, this is Vince from Sevendust.
Hey, this is John.
And this is Sonny from Sevendust.
Peace out.
See you guys later.
Have a great day, night.
Inspirato.
Oh, yeah.
Inspirato.
Word of yesterday.
Carried
That's the
over
word of the
today.
day, by the way.
Just so you know.
Inspirato.